Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
You are the dude. I mean, to millions of people around the world, Jeff Bridges, you will always be the dude. I can't pretend anything else. Love you in Crazy Heart, love lots of other movies. To me, every year, ritually, I watch The Big Lebowski.
Good for you, that's a great
Bottle
movie.
of wine, few friends,
Great
and we
movie.
howl with laughter.
Isn't it a good one?
Just one of the best movies.
So good.
Such smart, funny comedy, right? I mean, it's just one of those things that should go hand in hand.
Those Coen brothers, they just know how to do it. Oh, they make it look so easy.
Did you know from the script how good it was going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I read that thing and it made me laugh, all the way through it. I was kind of surprised when it first came out, and it didn't do much here. It had to go over, on the other side of the pond and then come back years later, and it became the kind of a cult hit.
John Goodman came out with a great quote about your performance. It's like watching a diamond cutter. When you look at the diamond, you don't think of the work. You just notice there are no flaws.
Oh, that's beautiful. How beautiful.
What did you make of that?
Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet.
Quite a compliment.
It is. It really is. That's kind of what I aspire to, and the kind of work that I appreciate. Where you don't see it. You don't see it going on.
Are you aware of the kind of, I don't know, admiration is not really quite a strong enough word, that you now have amongst your peer group? When we talk to them, they all now talk about you as being one of the great actors in the country right now.
That's good to know.
Are you aware of that? Are you proud of that? Does it unnerve you?
I think, especially with this award thing, when those guys stood up and, wow, strong, man. That's a strong feeling.
When they announced you as the winner of the Best Actor, what did you really feel in that moment?
I felt my folks. Yeah. I feel like I'm an extension of them, really.
What would they have made of it, do you think?
They were there, circling the room, and they were just, beaming and smiling, and
You could feel it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Was that the greatest moment of your life?
I would say the kids, seeing my kids born beat that.
But professionally?
Yeah.
But for an actor to win Best Actor at the Academy Awards, it doesn't get better than that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Getting that nod. It feels great. But, there's the work itself, and working with all these great, that's the cool thing about the profession, as far as I'm concerned, is the chance to work with all these other artists, and then to throw all of your artistry together, and you shake it up, and you don't know what's going to happen. You've got high hopes, but every once in a while, it just transcends everyone's expectations.
Well, they did this perfectly in Crazy Heart. Let's have a look at a clip from Crazy Heart. I mean, it was a spectacular role. As you finished that movie, did you quietly have a feeling this could be the one?
Yeah, it felt so good. So many elements, but there's a lot of stumbling room between finishing a movie and then it coming out and people seeing it. We were so fortunate to have Fox Searchlight be our distributor, who are, they're the specialists at really treating those kind of movies.
I want to read you some great quotes, and you'll recognize these because you put them on your own website. And I found this fantastic because there's such a varied, weird collection of sayings and quotes. This one I love. It's a Zen saying: "After ecstasy, the laundry." I love that. Did you get a laundry moment after the Oscars? You wake up the next day and your wife says, "Hey,
that's right.
Put your pants on."
Yeah. That happens. That's part of life. That's true. You get that, yeah.
I like this one. Randolph Bourne: "He who mounts a wild elephant goes where the wild elephant goes." You mounted many wild elephants in your time?
I'm on one right now with you, man. You never know, yeah.
Do you feel like life's about mounting wild elephants? It's about taking risks?
It can be. It can be. It's a risk-taking is a wonderful thing. You know, you don't want to just just take it just for that sake of that. I mean, that can get you in trouble, too.
What's been the biggest gamble do you think you've taken with your career?
With my career, when you first said it, before you said the word career, I was thinking I was going to say marriage. I was deathly afraid of getting married.
Yeah, why were you? Because clearly you're very good at it.
Well, I said you made a little bit of the quote there about the death thing, which drives my wife crazy when I say it. But that's kind of my theory is that if death is the kind of the end of the story, like the last chapter in the story, that marriage is a giant step in that direction because
towards death.
Towards death. Because,
well, no wonder your wife doesn't like
exactly, because this is the woman. For now, all the other women, no, this is the one, So the fear of marriage is really the fear of death.
Because there's a finality to it.
Yes, like that. Now getting back to the movies. What was the question? What was the
biggest gamble professionally?
Well, in a funny way, and we kind of touched on it earlier, is Crazy Heart, even though it was so it was tailor-made. The director, Scott Cooper, was... he wrote it with me in mind, T-Bone, all these things.
It's about not being able to fill your own expectations.
Yeah. That's the big thing.
Because as a musician yourself, you don't want to be seen as a poor performer.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good for you, would it?
This is what I care about, and please, let me, do this well, yeah.
We're going to have a break, come back and talk to you about music, the great passion of your life, and about your crazy music heart.
Good.
Which throbs away.
Mm-hmm.